Hi, hello, welcome back. My name is Devraj and I'm down on the mat today because we're going to be looking at how to relax our throat when we breathe. This can be a really instructive exercise to do. So once you've watched this video, feel free to give it a go. You simply lie back on the mat like this in this kind of Reichian position, but with my eyes closed and my knees up, soles of my feet planted and my heels at about hip width. And just relaxing, I'm going to literally feel my throat as I breathe. And what I can feel as I'm breathing is like little movements of tension happening here in the sternocleidomastoid muscle and a bit around the first scalene at the back here. And this is very common for people. This is very, very common, but it's actually not correct. We should not be feeling tension in these muscles around our throat and our neck as we breathe. And we do because our mind is kind of holding things in very tightly, and that's become such a habitual behavior. It's become literally structured in our body and in our whole personality. So ideally what we want to do is lying back, try to breathe in a way that there's no tension or holding in the throat. So I'm going to lie back and try and do that. Having my throat relaxed and open and my mouth slightly open. The only way I can really do this is by initiating breathing from the belly. Keeping my throat super relaxed, I push my abdominals out and I can actually just feel like a cool stream of air coming in through my mouth, which is slightly open, and down into my lungs, because the lungs are being drawn down as the belly comes out. And then as I relax my abdominals and compress them a little bit, I can feel the air going out again. So I'm actually not sucking air in from my throat and using my throat muscles. I'm running it all from down here in my belly. And this is what animals do. This is what all our nearest cousins in the mammal kingdom do. Let's just take another look for a few breaths. It's really quite amazing and meditative because I can feel my throat is relaxed and air is just being drawn in and out. I'm not having to do something with my throat in order to breathe. I recommend you try this for like 5 minutes to start with and just see if you can get in this kind of meditative, relaxed state. Stay focused on your throat and this whole area around here, and also feel the movements of your belly as it goes up and down, using it to breathe. It's really a massive trust exercise as well because finally we don't trust our lower body to run our breathing for us. Our prefrontal cortex, our upper mind, doesn't trust it. And so what it does is basically try to exert a lot of control by commandeering all these muscles around the throat and the top of the back and get them to do the breathing as well, which is not what they're supposed to be doing. They're not supposed to be doing that. Breathing should be run from down here. So this is a really, really useful and great practice you can do. You don't need to do it lying down all the time. It just can be a useful way to monitor, is there tension in my throat as I breathe? Because lying like this in a still way, you can feel it. When you're just going about your day and you want to practice it, if you're sitting at a computer, you can do it anytime. Just start to breathe with your belly, feel your throat. Okay. If you're interested in this kind of work, because this technique was originally pioneered by Wilhelm Reich back in the 1920s and 30s, check out my course, Reichian Breathwork. It's an online course of 26 modules, and we'll learn this and much, much more. Speak to you later. I'm going to get back to some relaxed breathing.